before I come to you, some big breaking news which is coming in that we are quickly shifting focus across to. Well, you have Prime Minister Modi there. He has today unveiled the historical Chenab bridge. And this is very significant because it has taken decades of preparations, plannings for this finally to take off. And you can see on your screens that this is the live highest railway arch which is now being inaugurated by the Prime Minister. This is in Jammu and Kashmir's Riyasi. He is inaugurating it. In fact, you can see the Prime Minister, they're taking a short ride as well. There's a massive strategic game changer. The next one he is going to be inaugurating is going to be the Anji Bridge. Well, what you can see on your screens are the shots of the Prime Minister inaugurating this bridge. And this is going to be significant because this, remember, is an all-weather bridge. Strategically, this is so significant. Why? Because it directly connects Jammu to the valley. And this is significant because at the end of it, remember, when it comes to the winter months, earlier we'd always have all road links being cut off. But with this game changer, now it is going to be accessed all year long. It is going to be an all-weather link which has now been made between the valley and Jammu. And this is not just going to be important for tourism, but it's going to be very significant for economic prospects as well and strategic interest as well. And this is a clear message going out to Pakistan as well, that the infra work which has been stepped upon. You can see the Prime Minister there inaugurating the bridge. In fact, right with him is Omar Abdullah, the Chief Minister. You have the Governor also, Omar Abdullah, earlier in the day too had tweeted about it. So had the Prime Minister. In fact, let me go across to Sabyasachi. The significance of this bridge that the Prime Minister has inaugurated really encompasses the way forward, the intent of the government about connectivity, about infrastructure, specifically in the border state of Jammu and Kashmir. Sabya must explain it to us.
Well, that's right. This particular project which has been launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, particularly if you talk about the Chenab bridge as well as the Anji bridge, holds a lot of significance for the people of Jammu and Kashmir. The first of them is that both the bridges has been built in a way that any sort of weather condition, we are seeing that the people of Jammu and Kashmir go through harsh weather condition where road connectivity is an issue for them. But because of this new bridges and because of the two Vande Bharat which is going to be launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the connectivity is going to become easier for the people of Jammu and Kashmir even during harsh weather condition. Second, it is going to bring the economic boost here in the valley. Now, after the Vande Bharat train runs and more tourism comes into Jammu and Kashmir, tourists comes into Jammu and Kashmir, we are going to see an economic boost in the valley. Secondly, thirdly, from the strategic point of view, it holds a lot of significance because Jammu and Kashmir is a border state, and at this particular point, be it the army logistic or any other arm and ammunition or any other logistic, it will reach a lot faster to the sensitive region here in the border. Third, the social integration of Jammu and Kashmir will also be boosted because there's going to be a direct country from the rest of India to Kashmir, and this time around we can really say that there is a direct connect between Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari because of the rail connection. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has delivered on its commitment that he had made earlier, stating that every single corner of the country will get a major boost as far as the rail connection is concerned. And because of the two Vande Bharat, which is going to be launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it is going to give a lot of boost to the people of Jammu and Kashmir and also bring a lot of money as well as tourism, as well as from the strategy point of view, it holds a lot of significance. And that is the very reason why be it the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah, who yesterday congratulated Prime Minister Narendra Modi for launching the project, and along with the rail project, several other multi projects also are going to be launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and is going to lay a foundation of around 46 crore investment here in the valley of Jammu and Kashmir and also for the other parts of the country. Back to you.
Well, this is very significant, and it is interesting because we've also seen a credit war over the Chenab Bridge. You've explained to us how this is significant, but also interestingly, now you have other parties who are coming in and saying that this wasn't done overnight, even though the inauguration has happened, Sabya. We've seen others, such as the Congress party, also trying to jump in now and said that this has been in the offing since the 1990s. Successive governments have worked together to ensure that this day happens when it gets inaugurated.
Well, that's right. See, it is very much sad to see that on one hand, we are going to see this marvelous, this architectural marvel for the first time, and this kind of a bridge will be inaugurated for the first time in the country. But on the other side, there is politics being played around, political parties trying to take the credit. But we cannot take the credit from the government as well as from the workers who have worked tirelessly behind these two projects, the Chenab Bridge as well as the Anji Bridge, and that is the reason why Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke with the engineers, spoke with the workers who day and night worked behind this architectural marvel. And we can call it an architectural marvel because this bridge, both of the bridges has been built in a way to withstand any sort of weather condition, seismic condition. These bridges, the train, the Vande Bharat train can run on these bridges at a speed of around 100 kilometers per hour, which is also would be the first time. And both these bridges holds a lot of significance because it shows the engineering capabilities of the country, because India has showcased its engineering capabilities to the world. And the Chenab Bridge, which is the highest arc bridge in the entire world, and a lot of technology, a lot of brains have gone behind building this bridge. And what is more important at this particular time is to speak about the social integration of Kashmir with the rest of the country, the connection, the rail connection with the rest of the country. And this is a very important point which the political parties are missing right now, and that is the reason why they are engaging in war of words and political blame game.
You're absolutely right. It's unfortunate that this kind of a blame game is now coming in at a time when we see this kind of a link to the valley from Jammu. But it's very significant, Sabyasachi, isn't it, that there is going to be all-weather access. Why is that so important, given that Jammu and Kashmir, of course, is a border state? This all-weather access to the valley, that nothing is going to be cut off because of the snow, because of the landslides that we have seen in the past, the avalanches which have happened, blocking off the entire valley and Jammu, cutting off any kind of connection between the two because of bad weather. That is going to be a matter of the past now.
Well, that's right. That is going to be a matter of past. In fact, I'll speak about the Vande Bharat train where I'm currently reporting from, and this train is going to be Prime Minister Narendra Modi in few minutes from now is going to show a green flag to this Vande Bharat train, and from tomorrow this train is going to be open for the general passenger from Katra who wants to travel to Srinagar. They can just travel within 3 hours. Now, why this Vande Bharat train is special from rest of the Vande Bharat train? Because this particular train, from where I'm reporting, has an anti-freezing technology, because to survive in the harsh weather condition of Kashmir. Now, for the first time, this anti-freezing technology has been installed in a Vande Bharat train. And also there are state-of-the-art facilities that we'll be seeing for the first time. The coaches, every single coach in the Vande Bharat train has an automatic heat system. Now, whether the temperature outside is -5 degrees Celsius, -10 degrees Celsius, it will automatically maintain the temperature inside the cabin. And other state-of-the-art facilities has also been provided. And what is also interesting for the passengers who will be traveling from tomorrow is that the food that will be provided will be the local cuisine of Jammu and Kashmir that will be provided to the passengers. And also both the bridges, be it the Chenab Bridge and the Anji Bridge, which has been inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, both of these bridges has been built in a way that they can withstand any sort of harsh condition, cold, heat, earthquake, and also both these bridges has been made blast proof as well.
Well, in fact, earlier in the day, we also saw a lot of school students all gathered at Katra to welcome the Prime Minister and to catch that glimpse of the Vande Bharat flag off, which is expected. And What a moment it is, because remember, Chief Minister Umar Abdullah earlier in the day had put out a post as well. He said that it was a dream of mine when I was a student as well, that there is going to be this kind of a connectivity which is going to be all weather, all terrain. And as Sabyasachi tells us, that this is significant because of the anti-freezing technology, of course, all of it made in India, which has been now implemented in this, making this route all weather. Strategically, Sabyasachi, given the kind of tumultuous relationship that India has seen with its neighbor, Pakistan, this is very significant, a very significant moment as well, isn't it? And a clear message going out to Pakistan, the strategic significance of this bridge, allowing all weather, all year long connectivity to the valley.
Well, that's right. See, Jammu and Kashmir being the border state, we had seen that Prime Minister Narendra Modi specifically has been visiting all the border states across the country and has been announcing key projects worth of thousands of crores. And in Jammu and Kashmir itself, we had seen that time and again a fake narrative from Pakistan are being spread regarding Jammu and Kashmir time and again. And this is the time where we tackle it. And that is the reason why this mega push could be seen from the central government. And this projects which has been launched today, from the strategic point of view, it holds a lot of significance, because regions in Jammu and Kashmir which were a bit difficult to access and a bit difficult to go and travel by road for the logistics from the armed forces and other arms and ammunition related materials. Now with these trains being launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi today, and also with the two bridges, the Chenab and Anji, having the capabilities to withstand any sort of harsh weather condition and even being blast-proof, that gives a lot of significance to the armed forces, as well as now the material, the logistic related to the army can now reach the sensitive areas a lot faster than it used to be. So that from the strategic point of view, it holds a lot of significance, and that is the reason why we are seeing that not only in Jammu and Kashmir, but in Bikaner, in Bhuj, and in different border states, Prime Minister Narendra Modi personally visiting over there and speaking to the public over there and launching and laying foundation of projects worth of thousands of crores, which are going to benefit the people of the country and are going to boost the armed sector in the near future as well.
Well, it was interesting earlier in the day, Sabyasachi, you had the Prime Minister also interacting with the people who worked on this project. Of course, Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw was also there with him, so was the Chief Minister. But they had an entire interaction at the time of the exhibition, and the Prime Minister himself, I believe, lauded all the people who worked so hard to make this dream a reality, isn't it?
Well, that's right. See, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with all the engineers as well as the workers who worked tirelessly day and night to build this architectural marvel. And as the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Umar Abdullah, pointed out that it was his childhood dream to see this rail connectivity in reality. And right now we can say that it has happened in reality. And from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, we do have a rail connection. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi personally was very much interested in this project, and the project started in 2017 and it was completed back in 2022, but the trial run was done in 2024, and all the security checks, all the necessary checks were done, and after which now both the bridges are ready to function, and we are going to see also a newly built Vande Bharat running on these bridges. So clearly these two bridges shows the architectural capabilities as well as the engineering capabilities of our country to the entire world, and something we can be extremely proud of, that these sort of bridges only exist in our country.
Well, absolutely. But you must tell us a bit more about these Vande Bharat. I believe they are going to be specially made Vande Bharat coaches only for this specific route, and they can work and continue to function in temperatures which are as low as -20 degrees Celsius. Sabyasachi, explain to us the technology which has been put to ensure that this is literally anti-freeze and all weather.
Well, that's right. I'll show you the visuals around. I'll request my video journalist just to pan around. See, in this coach, all you can see is media personals around. But these these are newly built Vande Bharat. Now, what makes it special than the rest of the Vande Bharat is the anti-freezing technology which has been installed in this Vande Bharat. And also the coaches from where we are reporting, these coaches has an automatic heated system. Now, whether the temperature outside is minus 20 degrees Celsius, minus 15 degrees Celsius, these coaches will maintain their own temperature. Now, the anti-freezing technology helps the train to function properly in harsh weather condition up to minus 20 degrees Celsius. Now, these Vande Bharat will be launched today by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It's going to be available for the passengers from tomorrow onwards. And the first Vande Bharat is going to depart from Katra railway station at around 8 a.m. in the morning, and it is going to go to Srinagar. It is going to take a time of about 3 hours only, and the cut time of traveling, the usual hours that used to take to travel from Katra to Srinagar was lot more, and now there is a reduced time of around 3 hours. So these Vande Bharat are extremely crucial, and also, as I was telling our viewers, that the food that will be provided in this Vande Bharat train will be of Jammu Kashmir cuisine. That is added advantage. But these trains have state-of-the-art facilities, and also as I was stating, that the installation system is also state-of-the-art, and all these. I have the Executive Information Officer with me, Mr. Dilip sir. Tell me something about this Vande Bharat. What makes it more special than rest of the Vande Bharat in the country?
Vande Bharat Express is the crush of the country, especially youth is having a special affiliation towards this train. When we thought of running the Vande Bharat Express between the Srinagar and Jammu, we had some challenges also, because the temperature in the winter goes in negative, or we have minus temperature here. So we have provided many new features to ensure the comfort of the passengers, and also enhance the safety of this train. So for water tank, we have used a silicone heating pad. Auto draining mechanism is there. Anti-spoil layer has been used in the windshield of the locomotive. Other than that, we are having air dryer heating system in the brakes. It will ensure that brake is applied whenever required. So all such new features has been added. Other than this, whatever the old features were there of the Vande Bharat Express, that had been maintained in this rake also.
So tomorrow, from what time it is going to be available for the general public?
We will be having two services from tomorrow onwards between Sri Mata Vaishno Devi Katra and Srinagar station. One train which is 26401 will depart from Sri Mata Vaishno Devi at 8:10 in the morning and will arrive Srinagar at 11:10. Another one will be in the afternoon. It will start at 2:55 in the afternoon, dophar mein, and then it will arrive Srinagar at 18 hours. The train will complete this journey in 3 hours. In reverse direction, or opposite direction, we can say one train 26404 will depart at 8 o'clock in the morning and will arrive Sri Mata Vaishno Devi Katra at 11:05. And another train will depart at 2 p.m. and will arrive here at 5 p.m. The fare structure has been kept quite competitive and affordable. We are having two classes in these trains. One is executive class and another one is the AC chair car. In executive class, the fare is 1,320 rupees, and in the chair car, it's 715 rupees.
Sir, how much duration it has cut short because of the two bridges and also with Vande Bharat train running? How much cut short time we are going to see from now?
See, by road, distance between the Katra and Srinagar is more than 250 kilometers. But by train, it has reduced to 190 kilometers. So one reduction is in the distance. Another one is with the speed and all-weather connectivity. This Vande Bharat is capable of...
Well, there you have it. This man has just explained to us how Vande Bharat coach on this specific bridge of the Chenab bridge is going to be completely different from any other coach of Vande Bharat. After all, it is going to be an example of ingenuity. It is going to be an example of India's prowess when it comes to technology as well, because this is going to be a state-of-the-art Vande Bharat coach which has been made. It is going to be operating, remember, at temperatures which are as low as minus 20 degrees Celsius. And as he was just explaining, that there are going to be heated windshields which are there in all the coaches, and also insulated toilets for anyone who wanted to ask that question. Also, there's going to be advanced onboarding heating which is going to be provided. So this is not just a strategic link, but this is also a technological marvel. The engineers there who had spoken to Prime Minister Modi, the Prime Minister himself had thanked them for the hard work that has made this dream come true today. Of course, the engineering has ensured that it also gets uninterrupted service. There's going to be passenger comfort, and the most important part is that it's going to be all year long. This, of course, marks a significant leap when it comes to innovation, when it comes to accessibility of the region as well. So not just making it strategic, it is also technologically very advanced and something that India can truly take pride in. Well, we are getting you these visuals which are coming in. The Prime Minister inaugurating the two bridges, the Chenab Bridge as well as the Anji Bridge. And both of them, as we've been explaining to you, have been very significant when it comes to strategically. After all, it comes in the border state of Jammu and Kashmir at a time of tense relationship between the two neighbors, that you have the world's highest railway bridge, which has now been inaugurated. Let me go across to Sabya. Sabya, you're lucky enough to be in one of these coaches of the Vande Bharat, which is all set. What's the mood like amongst the youth? Because we've seen a lot of young people who turned up to greet Prime Minister Modi. They cheered him on, but they are interested in what it means for them, what it symbolizes for them and their future to have these twin bridges today.
Well, that's right. See, let me show you the visuals. See, currently we are inside the Vande Bharat train, and because of security reasons, because the SPG is doing the final check. But on your screen, you can see that there are a lot of people from across Katra and across Jammu and Kashmir have come here at the Mata Vaishno Devi Katra railway station to get a glimpse of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And students have been continuously gathering here in large numbers. Students from different schools, in fact, have been called in to witness this historic moment. Now, all of them are waiting for Prime Minister Narendra Modi to come in and inaugurate and flag off the two Vande Bharat trains. And for the entire people of Jammu and Kashmir, this day holds a lot of significance, as Umar Abdullah was pointing out that from his childhood days he was waiting for this kind of project to become a reality. And as the railway board official was mentioning us about the technologies, the kind of technology has gone behind building the Vande Bharat, as well as building the Chenab Bridge, as well as the other bridge, clearly shows the technology improvement of the country, the technology and engineering capabilities of the country to the rest of the world.
These are the visuals which are coming in any minute now. We expect the Prime Minister to inaugurate the world's highest railway bridge. In fact, two of these Vande Bharat expresses are going to be flagged off by the Prime Minister. The significance of that, well, it cannot be stated enough. The fact that it is an engineering marvel, it is India's infrastructural capabilities which are on display strategically too. Both these bridges are going to be very significant when it comes to connectivity, as we've been discussing. Connectivity, not just in fair weather, but all year long, all weather access which it gives, connecting Jammu to the valley. This is, of course, a moment that people have been waiting for many, many decades now. In fact, let me go across to Sabya. Sabya, it's very interesting that it was first sanctioned. This entire project was first sanctioned in March 1995 by, I believe, the then Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao. Why did it take for so long? What are the hurdles that successive governments had to overcome to make this a reality today?
Well, that's right. See, the project was sanctioned in 1999, and a lot of the challenges, in fact, was faced by this government as well. And that is the reason why it could not be completed by the previous government, and it only stayed as a dream to connect the Kashmir with the other parts of the country using rail. And now we had seen that while the train from Katra will go towards Srinagar, there's going to be several of the tunnels that are going to come on the way, and creating a pass through this tunnel was a key a challenge for the engineers as well as the workers, and that is the reason why it took a lot of time to build these bridges, to build the rail connectivity. Now the rail connectivity has not just stopped at Srinagar. In fact, this is a part of the Udhampur Baramulla Srinagar rail project, and we are going to see even an extended version as well. And this has been the commitment of the Modi government, that every single corner of the country has to be connected with rail so that it get boosted in the near future. And that is the reason why we are seeing that under this government, this project became a reality. Under this project, this two architectural marvel of the bridge, which are one of a kind with state-of-the-art facilities, both in Vande Bharat as well as the bridges can be seen. And that is the reason why the people of Jammu and Kashmir are extremely happy, because somewhere it's going to create a lot of job opportunities as well as bring a lot of tourism for the people of Jammu and Kashmir, because earlier what the footfall that we used to see, now the footfall are going to definitely increase a lot more because of the rail connectivity, because of the convenient travel that the passengers are now going to get through the Vande Bharat trains, and with the kind of facilities that we are going to see.
Sabyasachi, we'll of course keep coming back to you for more updates on this, but what you see on your screens right now, to the left is, of course, during the time of the inauguration itself, the Prime Minister, accompanied by the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah, and also the Lieutenant Governor of the Union Territory, Mr. Manoj Sinha. In the middle of your screens is, of course, the Prime Minister waving the Tiranga atop the bridge itself, a strong message being sent to our neighbors, in particular about the kind of connectivity that we've managed on our side. And of course, to the right of your screens is when he was inspecting the Chenab bridge. We also have a video to play about this monumental achievement. Let's listen. So those were, of course, details of the Chenab bridge is captured in that particular video. The Anji Bridge is also being inaugurated, and it's India's first cable-stayed rail bridge that will serve the country in challenging terrain. Let's, in fact, listen in to this particular video as well that's been put out by the Information and Broadcasting Minister, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav. He also happens to be the Railway Minister. So two very critical infrastructure projects to be inaugurated by the Prime Minister. That apart, of course, he'll be making announcements over other very important projects to be launched in Katra as well, almost to the tune of approximately 46,000 crores. This is, of course, apart from two Vande Bharat trains that will be flagged off by the Prime Minister. He'll also be laying the foundation stone for multiple road projects as well, one that will widen the road from Rafiabad to Kukpara on the National Highway 701. Also the construction of the Shopian Bypass Road on NH 444. This is to the tune of almost 1,952 crores. He'll also be inaugurating two flyover projects at Sangrama Junction on National Highway 1 in Srinagar and Bemina Junction on National Highway 44. Let me in fact go across to my colleague Sabya once again, who's managed to in fact speak to one of the students who was present for the inauguration. Let's listen into what the youth of Jammu and Kashmir have to say.
My name is Afnan Ahmed Shah. सबसे मेन चीज़ ये बड़ा कदम लिया है श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने कि कल ईद है हमारे, आज ये तोहफा दिया हमें कि हम जे.एंड.के से सीधा कन्याकुमारी जा सकते हैं। एक सपना था जे.एंड.के के लिए कि हम डायरेक्ट जा सकते हैं। ये जे.एंड.के अब हमारे भारत से जुड़ा, कनेक्ट हुआ जी। ये फ़ायदा है हमें कि अब टाइम भी बच सकता है। पहले बाई रोड जाते थे तो वो बारिश गिरती थी तो रोड टूट जाते थे। कितनी जाने गई, आपको तो पता है कितनी जाने, खूनी नाला फेमस हो गए तो वो खतरा हट गया।
इससे यूथ को बहुत फायदा होगा। जो इंडिया की इकोनॉमी है उस पर भी इफेक्ट पड़ेगा बहुत ज़्यादा। टूरिज्म बढ़ेगा कश्मीर के लिए। यूथ जो दूर रहते थे, जिनको स्कूल दूर पढ़ रहा था, जो रोड से जाते थे, जिनको बहुत टाइम लगता था, कानवाई आ जाती थी बीच बीच में, अब उसका भी फ़ायदा उठा सकते हैं।
Now, apart from all of this, of course, the Prime Minister will also be laying the foundation stone of the Sri Mata Vaishno Devi Institute of Medical Excellence in Katra, which is worth over rupees 350 crores. It's the first medical college in Riyasi district, which will be contributing substantially to the healthcare infrastructure in that part of Jammu and Kashmir. So this is, of course, a visit of enormous significance as far as the Prime Minister is concerned. It's also his first visit to Jammu and Kashmir after the Pahalgam massacre, which took place on the 22nd of April. The message that he's sending out is that India remains fixated on the pursuit of Viksit Bharat, on development, on improved connectivity and enhanced infrastructure, not just in Jammu and Kashmir, but different parts of the country as well. The Prime Minister will also, of course, dedicate the Udhampur, Srinagar, Baramulla rail link project to the nation. It's a 272-kilometer long project which has been constructed worth around 43,780 crores. And as per PIB, it includes 36 tunnels, which extends to almost 119 kilometers and 943 bridges. So, Savya, the significance of this visit is, of course, not just confined to the inauguration of these two Vande Bharat Express trains as well as the construction of these two expansive bridges, but also a whole host of other infrastructure projects that the Prime Minister will be dedicating to the nation in Jammu and Kashmir.
Launching or flagging of the Vande Bharat, but of the key projects that has been announced and the multi projects which Prime Minister Narendra Modi has laid foundation today. Let me show you the visuals. We are inside the Vande Bharat train, which has left from the Katra station, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself had shown the green flag from the Katra station, and now the train is heading towards Srinagar. Now, this particular project, Siddharth, holds a lot of significance if you talk about both the bridges, be it the Chenab bridge as well as the Anji bridge. Both of these bridges holds a lot of significance because it is going to boost the tourism industry of the valley. The second, it's going to boost the strategic point of view. From the strategic point of view, it holds a lot of significance because Jammu and Kashmir being a border state, and also it shows the...
Well, Sabyasachi, I just need to interrupt you for a moment because there's the Prime Minister aboard the Vande Bharat Express speaking to all those students who've gathered there for the train to be flagged off. It will, of course, make its way towards Srinagar from Vaishno Devi. and it's quite an achievement on the part of the agencies involved in putting this project together. So that is the Prime Minister at the Katra railway station. Before, of course, the train begins to make its journey, he's speaking to the engineers who, of course, played a significant role in this particular project, and also the students who've gathered there in large numbers to witness the inauguration. Those are, of course, the visuals of the Prime Minister flagging off the Vande Bharat Express from Katra. And there it is, making its way towards Srinagar. A large gathering involving, of course, the Prime Minister, apart from him, Mr. Omar Abdullah, the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Manoj Sinha, and the Railways Minister, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav, also present for the inauguration. This is a symbol of enhanced connectivity in Jammu and Kashmir, and the first of several projects, in fact, that will be inaugurated by the Prime Minister during the course of the day and dedicated to the nation. All, of course, sending a very strong message that India will not be deterred from its endeavor to become a developed country in 2047. We'll slip into a short break and we leave you with these visuals in the meantime. But after we come back, we continue our coverage of this and much more. Stay tuned.